The extremes of climate change can be felt all around us. The western U.S. continues to battle severe drought and extreme fires, while the Northeast recently suffered record-breaking rainfall and flooding. So the big question, what can we do about it?
Yes, let's bring in somebody who can answer that for us. Administrator of the United States Environmental Protection Agency, Michael Regan. Sir, thank you for being with us. I know that's a big question there. What can we do about it? But give us some context here. I know there's a lot of details, but just put in layman's terms here. How do you sum up just how dire the situation is and how much trouble are we in if we don't do something about it immediately?
You know, good afternoon, and thank you all for having me. I think the president has said it best. We are in a code red climate crisis right now. You know, we can listen to the scientists, we can listen to the national security advisors, or we can just trust what we're seeing and feeling. Wildfires out west, flooding in the middle of the country, and hurricanes ravaging our east coast. It is a real crisis situation that we find ourselves in. But the reality is that we can mitigate and adapt to the climate crisis that we're experiencing.
You say one of your priorities is environmental justice and equity, and that communities of color are disproportionately impacted by climate change. How?
We know that when we look at our communities of color all across the country, as a matter of fact, across the world, those who can least afford it are seeing the biggest impacts from climate change. And so at EPA, we have really focused on environmental justice and equity as a platform, because we know that if we protect the most vulnerable, we're protecting everyone.
And Michael, we know that last week the Biden administration finalized a new climate rule that would cut the use of super pollutants. They're called, and hopefully I'm saying this right, hydrofluorocarbons. They're found in everyday items like air conditioners and freezers. Tell us what this will do.
You know, this is a significant step forward. By the way, a bipartisan bill, the AIM Act, really directed EPA to take this action. And so we developed a rule that would phase down 85% of HFCs over the next 15 years. These are super pollutants, more potent than carbon dioxide. And this is a significant step forward, a major rule to reduce these climate pollutants. And again, we're reducing climate pollutants to save the planet, but we're also reducing the threat from a public health standpoint and those who can least afford it. We're also gonna take action to regulate cars and trucks, methane leaks from oil and gas. And we will also take a look at power plants. This is an all hands on deck approach. And EPA is very serious about playing its role in reducing this climate threat.
And I know you're the first black man to be the head of the EPA. The significance of that to you, my man?
You know, it is not lost on me that I'm the first black man to lead the U.S. EPA. The first graduate of a historically black college or university, North Carolina A&T State University. I'm proud and humbled and going to do the best that I can. And hopefully there will be many more to follow me.
Well, I'm sure North Carolina A&T appreciate that love right there. EPA Administrator Michael Regan, it is good to see you. We hope to see you down the road, okay?
Hey, thank you all for having me.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.